Okay, we are live. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I am just waiting to go on and see if the sound works because most of the time, for some reason, my sound doesn't work. And I don't know what it is. Technology is very complicated, but I'm waiting to see for my lovely assistants to tell me that if the sounds works in here. Okay, so let's raise the sound. Maybe I should come in a little bit closer. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I am Valery, Malone life coach, motivational speaker, creator of Love You Life program. Today, I am going to talk about why you believe can actually affect your success in life and every area of your life. And we learn about the belief, we hear about the belief a lot. People say you have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in yourself. So I want to cover and talk about what is exactly that means and how you can know what are your beliefs about yourself so you can create a life that you absolutely love. But before I do that, if you have any question, please do send me a question. I'd be more than happy to answer any question about your belief. My channel is designed, I teach my clients on how to tap into their own potential to create a life that they absolutely love and their own term without following religion that they don't believe, or upbringing, or culture, or political views, or things that is keeping them down from being their self, their true self, and to be who they are and create a life that they absolutely love. And we see a lot of that. We see a lot of that, and a lot of people have a lot of fear, doubt, stress, anxiety, and they are, some of them are even people pleaser because they wanted to live for other people. And today I want to talk about that a little bit and give you guys some strategy that you can apply today in your life and think about who you are, what is your truth, what are your beliefs, and how your beliefs can affect your life. So if you're somebody right now watching me and you're feeling stress, you're feeling anxiety, you wanted to do something but you're fearful, and you debating that should can you do it, or should you do it, or should you not do it, or maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I cannot do it. If you're one of those people right now thinking to do something but these negative thoughts are going over your head, is then I would listen to me today, because I've been through that a lot through all my life. Every time I made a decision in my life, I always doubted myself, and I said to myself, I don't know if I'm good enough to do this. I don't know if I'm educated enough to do this. I don't know if I can do this. A lot of that stuff when, and I had to go over those obstacles, come through those obstacles to create a life that I love. So I'm going to share some of my strategy, what you can do to actually get that negative voice out of your head that is stopping you from living your true life, living the life that is means something to you, that is important to you, that is your ideas, that is coming from your true self. And one of those things that really affect us is our belief and what we believe about ourselves. And I teach this in my program, Love Your Life program. I have a program that is, we talk about health, we talk about relationship, we talk about career, we talk about money mindset. And this program is based on pretty much how our belief can affect our success in life. And believe it or not, it does. Your belief is everything that you believe about yourself, and your life is exactly what it is, how much you believe in yourself right now. So if you have a life that you're happy with, that means you believed in yourself, you knew what you were doing, and you go ahead and did it and create a life that you wanted. And if you're in a life that you are really stressed about your health, about your relationship, about your career or money, it's just that you believe you're stopping you from succeeding and creating a life that you love. And yes, that's how important our belief about ourselves is. What you believe about yourself, that makes you or breaks you. So, where we create all these beliefs, where's all these beliefs coming from? For me, um, I believe certain stuff about myself because of my upbringing, because of my culture, because of the religion that I was practicing, because of how people perceive me. That's where the belief about myself. It wasn't really my true belief of who I am and what I can or cannot do. It was because of other people, because of the society expectation, because of my religion, because of my upbringing, because of my family, because of my friends, because of the people that I was surrounded myself with. All of those people, how they perceive me, got me thinking of this is how I'm supposed to be. And we kind of inherit that in a very young age. Okay, when we were born, we born to a family, and whatever that family believes, we grew up to believe that that's who we are. And it's can be blessing, but yet at the same time it could be such a terrible thing, because sometimes when we function our life from other people expectation, that could really hurt us. That can really hurt our own self and our own lifestyle, because we're following other people's expectation. So for me, for the longest time, I didn't know what it meant to believe in myself. So I always said to myself, well, I do believe in myself. I have my own beliefs. But when I really dig deep, I realized that those beliefs came from how I was brought up, what other people thought of me. So one of the things that I want you to do today is to ask yourself this question, okay? And I ask myself this question all the time. And when I was able to answer that question, then I learned about my true self. So what does it mean that you can take your beliefs and actually create a successful life for yourself? Here's the question you should ask yourself. Why do you care what other thinks of you? Why? Now you write this question and answer this question to yourself in your own version of whatever you think. Why do we care so much what people think of us? Just for a second, think of that, okay? And you may come up with a different answer. You're not gonna give you an answer like, because of this, because of that. But deep down, everyone cares about certain things, and that's why they do what they do, because we want it to be loved, because we want it to be respected, because we want it to be heard, because we want it to be seen. That's really why everybody cares what other people think of us, because we want to be here. Like, I want you to see me, I want you to hear me, I want you to respect me, I want you to love me, I want you to accept me in your life. That's underneath of all of this. That's really what human being wants. It's not because of anything else. Okay, all these bullying, all these criticism, all these judging, all these things that comes in, because we wanted to be accepted in this world. And a lot of us feel like we are not enough of our own self, so we act and we do things big to please other people, so we can get that respect, so we can get that love, so we can get that to be seen, to be heard. That's really what the bottom line is. Psychologically or subconsciously, however you look at it, that's how really we are. We want it to be seen, we want it to be heard. So we go out of our way to do things, to dress the way we do, to talk the way we do, to walk the way we do, to do things that the way we do, to be recognized. And so many people fail. So many people. Like, because yes, you will get some recognition, but it's not coming from yourself. You're doing it because of other people. So in order to really learn about yourself and know what your beliefs are, you must have an insight of yourself and know, what do you believe about yourself? What do you believe? Because once you answer this question, why do I care what people think of me? Why do I care what people think of me? Once you answer this question, then go back and ask yourself this question. What do you believe about yourself? Because whatever you believe about yourself is literally can make or break your life. And your beliefs actually is the truth of you, of who you are. And a lot of time we don't talk about this. What is the truth? And we say the truth is when someone is to tell us, how we are. But that's not the truth. That's never is the truth. The truth is how you think of yourself, what you believe about yourself. An example of that is, have you ever seen a person that is 80 pounds and they're like still exercising, and they still and on an extreme diet? They wanted to lose weight because in their eyes, in their heart, in their when they see themselves in the mirror, they feel like they're fat. No matter how many of us we look at it and we say, "Oh my God, what do you mean you're fat? You're 80 pounds. For God's sake, you can't even carry your own weight, and you want to lose weight." But in their eyes, they feel like they're fat. And that's why they get up every morning. They run 5 miles an hour. They just eat nothing. They're always on a diet because psychologically they believe they're fat. So in this case, that's their truth. No matter what anybody says, that's what they believe about themselves. And then slowly, that's how people see them and say, "Oh, you know what? There's something wrong with her." And the same thing can go for a heavy person. Like, no matter how other people look at you, you feel like you're fat. I'm fat. I'm overweight, right? And people are like, "No, you're not." But you feel you're, and that is your truth. That is really your truth because it doesn't matter what other people say, right? You believe what you believe. Now you can pretend not to believe that. And you can put a persona and say, okay, I don't believe in this for a little bit, but inside it bothers you. And that is your belief about yourself. And that goes the same thing when it comes to money, when it comes to relationship. I'm not a good mother. Okay? If you believe in that and you're really hard that I'm not a good mother, no matter how many other people say that, no, you're a great mother, you're not gonna really believe in that. You're saying, no, I'm not a great mother, and then slowly you behave like that, and other people say, yeah, well, she's okay, mother. So that's why it's so important to ask yourself these questions and say to yourself, what do I believe about myself? What are some of the beliefs that I have? And trust me, a lot of time we are the worst enemy to ourselves. We criticize ourselves more than other people can criticize us. But we avoid that and we blame other people and we don't go inside and actually learn about our own self to see what our belief is about ourselves. Okay? So I really want you to practice your belief because your beliefs makes or breaks your life. What do you believe about yourself? So I want you to go to the category of your life, your health. What do you believe about your health? Do you think you're in the best health of your life right now? Do you think that you're not? And whatever that you believe, then you can make a decision from there. Go on your relationships within yourself and others and think about yourself. What is my relationship? What do I believe about my relationship? Is this relationship is really good for me? Is this a relationship is making me feel good? Am I getting the respect and love and support that I deserve? Ask yourself this question. Don't base it because what your family thinks, because what your in-laws are thinking, what your friends are thinking, what the society is thinking about you. You look good, outside of your life you look good, but inside in a relationship you're really suffering. And you know in your heart that you deserve somebody better, but yet you're doing it just to please other people and just to go with the society. And ask yourself, what do I believe? Do I have the capability to actually leave this relationship and go with someone else to actually create a relationship that is in my term? Ask yourself this question. Because if you don't believe in yourself, no matter what other people say, you cannot do it. And there's something wrong within yourself. You feel bad about yourself. You think you're not good enough. Like I said, ask yourself, why do I care about people, what people think of me, right? That is really what the question is. Why do you care what people think of you? The reason you care because you don't know what your beliefs are about yourself. And I hear a lot about people say, well, if you believe it, it will come true. It is really is. What you perceive as real will become real. If you really think that you're not good enough, then everybody would think that you're not good enough. And people talk about love, respect, being seen, being heard. People should see me, people should respect me. No, they don't. They don't. Here, one day will do. When you actually see yourself in that level, when you love yourself, truly from inside, believing that I really believe that I love myself, then people will love you. If you believe that you're attractive, then people will think you're attractive. If you think that you are great at your job, then people will believe that you're great at your job. If you respect yourself utterly without any judging, then people will respect you. Because our society in today's society we function from outside in, not from inside out. Our success, our look, our ability is based on other people's opinion. We don't really practice what we believe about ourselves. We go what other people think of us. We design ourselves, especially in today's society with social media. We go to the people's highlight, we see them the way they look, the way they dress, the amount of money that they have, the title they have, the followers that they have, and it just we very harsh on ourselves. So we literally quiet that little voice of how we want it to be, and we make the voice of society expectation louder and louder and louder, and we function based on that. We don't function based on who we really are. When you are alone, when you see yourself in the mirror, what do you think of yourself? How do you see yourself? When what do you see about your physical image? How you think about your intelligence? How much do you love yourself? Do you really respect yourself? What do you think? Why you think you're not enough? Ask these questions because I teach self-love. I teach self-awareness. I teach mindfulness. And all of that is basically your true self of who you are and how much potential you have. My job is to teach people to look inward within themselves and realize how much potential you have. Let's just put the people, society, and expectation, opinion aside for a second. just to tap into your own self and ask yourself why I cannot do what I wanted to do. Why? Ask yourself this question. But we don't. We don't do that. We just go blame everyone else. And I'm talking to you about this because of my own experience. I've done that to myself almost all my life, from childhood up to my 20 years old. I was one of those people that have played the victim card, because of my family, because of my religion, because of my culture, because of I can't live my life the way I want to, because. Till I truly sat down and said to myself, really, like, okay, if take those people out of your life, what do you think of yourself? Do you think you can beat this? And then I realized, no, no, I don't believe in myself. So if I don't believe in myself, how can somebody else believe me? And when I learned that, then I worked on my own beliefs and my own truth. And I practice self-love, and I practice self-awareness. I practice mindfulness. I practice who I am. I practice my true identity. What are my likes and what are my dislikes? Because when you do that, you become so compassionate toward other people too, because their view of you is not wrong. They look at you the way they think. So that doesn't mean it's not right. It's just that that's their opinion. But once you fully know yourself, then you're not going to worry about other people's opinion, what they think of you, or you're not going to get mad at them, or you're not going to get annoyed of them because, oh, I think you're fat, you're skinny, you're tall, you're short, you're successful, you're not successful. Their opinion is not going to affect you because you fully believe in yourself. You learned about yourself, you know who you are, you know your truth of who you are, and that makes you that much stronger. Okay, so I really want you to take this week some time for yourself, especially in time like this, because times are really tough. There's a lot of uncertainty going on. There's a lot of fears. There's a lot of stress, anxiety, and all area of our life. This pandemic hit everybody somehow, emotionally, physically, financially. We all got hit with that, and it's almost like thinking, we said and we think like, what is going wrong in our life? Why can we create a life that we love? Where to start, where to finish? How can some people are literally stuck and they're like suffering emotionally a lot. And if you feel that way right now, I really highly recommend you to sit down and spend some time with yourself, and just learn about yourself, learn about your beliefs. What do you believe about yourself? Why do you care what people think of you? Why you're not doing what you wanted to do? What is stopping you, or who is stopping you? If I have to take all that excuse of I don't have the money, I don't have the time, because I'm in this country, because I can't speak the language, because if I take all of that out, really truly, why can you create a life that you absolutely love? And what are you waiting for? And that all comes in when you believe in yourself. So practice you believe in yourself, because I'm telling you, we all are equal. Every individual. If you admire somebody, if you look at somebody and think that, oh, that person is really pretty, or that person is really rich, or that person is really successful, or that person is really smart, you are just as capable of that person that you admiring. I promise you that. All you have to do is to go inward, shut down this negative thoughts in your head, this little voice that is pleasing the society, and go inward and tap into your own potential. Throw all the excuses away and say to yourself, what do I believe about myself? What do I believe about myself? And why do I believe this about myself? Find the root of the problem. Why? Because of my family, because of my religion, because of the economy, because of this. And once you get rid of that, you're going to tap into that, and you can be whoever you want it to be. And you can create a life on your own term. And here, I am here, and I can tell you with the confidence that if I can do it, you can do it too. So here are some of the stuff that I wanted to share with you guys and go over, because it's tough. It's tough to feel that you are not enough. It's tough to feel that comparing yourself out there and seeing all these people successful and think you're not pretty enough, or you're not tall enough, or you're not short enough, or you're not rich enough, or you don't have the title, or you're not smart enough. So I really want you to take those negative thoughts out of your head. And I don't mean by just thinking positive, but really go deep in and within yourself and ask yourself these questions, the tough questions that can give you the true answer. Why do I care what people think of me, and what is stopping me from the success that I wanted to achieve in life? And if you can answer that, then your life will change forever. Okay? Meanwhile, if you have any question about this, please do send me a question. I'd be more than happy to answer the question. I talk about these topics and more on my podcast. Um, real talk with Coach Malone. I talk about in my YouTube channel. I talk about, and I teach this in my program. I have a program called Love Your Life. And in that program, we go deep. We have experts from all over the world that covers an all area of life. We cover health, we cover relationship, career, money mindset, lifestyle, parenting, everything that one person can need in order to grow, in order to achieve success in their life. We teach in this program. So go ahead, check out my website, ValeryMalone.com, or simply there's a link somewhere here that you can get my 5 days free meditation that you can meditate, and I teach on that meditation, self-awareness and mindfulness, that you can take some time for yourself to learn about yourself, to learn about your truth, to learn about your beliefs. It's absolutely free. Go ahead, register and get that, and let me know, what do you think? All right, till next time, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching me, guys. For those of you who are watching me in repeat, thank you so much, and have a wonderful week. Talk to you guys soon.